Welcome back to Game Face! I am Mac.
I'm Max.
And we're now going to be on... What comes next?
Flower. 100cc.
Flower.
I'm a Koopa, you're a Luigi.
Yes.
It's just all coming up.
Alright, now can I get the boost game?
I think it's right now.
Oh!
Did you get it? I did not, but you did. So
and I actually successfully went by people, which is...
Yeah, I usually just
nice.
hit the ass end of somebody. And you're like, oh, that
I
was
actually
cool.
prepared because I was like, I'm pretty sure I got it.
For some reason, these
Shit.
Choco ones are like the most nostalgic to me. It's just they look so chocolatey. Or maybe they don't look chocolatey. Maybe that's why it's
They
cool.
look like they would taste like... Fuck, what are those things called? Wafers, is that what they are?
Yeah, it's a little wafery.
Yeah.
They're like really old expired chocolate.
Or that. Gross.
I just remember driving through the mud always was very satisfying for some reason as a kid.
Oh, what can I do with this
Luigi.
feather?
In this level?
I guess I'll just use it and get a better item. There we go.
Yeah, that's what you do with the leaf, whatever it is.
Feather leaf.
The feather. Whoa! Jesus, I'm flying really high in the sky.
Does a peacock really need all those feathers?
Yes.
Oh god, green shell. That one was coming back. Maybe it bounced off a wall.
Oh yeah. The
Damn it, I have a
bounce.
red shell again, but you're in first, so I'll just
What a predicament.
hold on to it, I guess.
Held it.
Hold it.
Flower it. Flower it. Want me to flower it? No SpongeBob.
No SpongeBob. Going back to what we were talking about, it is weird to think of like not knowing what games are out there unless you went to like a rental store.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
That's a memory that I
never
like.
mind, I
I'll
laughed
always
someone.
miss that we'll never be able to get back.
Pretty
Just
much.
like going to rental stores and finding a game you've never heard of, taking it home. Maybe it sucks. Maybe it's the best. I just remember like renting things like Mario RPG or Kirby Superstar and stuff for the first time, and it's just like a really cool experience to play that like knowing absolutely nothing about it.
I just remembered the reason I bought a Sega Genesis back in the day.
Oh yeah.
When Costco was Price Club, when I
remember
when I
that.
was grade 2, they had it set up, and like when it was new, and one of the first games was Ren and Stimpy's
nice.
Invention. So every time I went to Price Club, I would play that, and then eventually one day, like mom or dad, I'm not sure, but one of them bought it.
Sweet. We played that on the channel.
We did.
Watch it. That's a good one, actually. I like
I
that
love
series.
that game. It's so weird.
I remember.
That and it was like one of the first games I was ever able to like beat.
Yeah, because it was pretty short.
Yeah, and it wasn't, if you did it on easy, like it was really easy, but for me, like back then, I really didn't beat many games. It was pretty much just like play games until you get bored of dying repeatedly.
Yeah, they were back in the day. Most of them were friggin' hard as balls too.
Yeah.
I remember when I got my Super Nintendo, because I used to rent that all the time, and my parents were just like, "You will never own a game system."
Oh,
That was very false. Eventually, they ended up buying it for me. So I imagine renting a system every week probably gets expensive pretty quickly.
I feel like I got a lot of my systems secondhand.
Oh yeah?
Because I think the Nintendos, I think one of our like uncles or something had extra for some reason and like
Oh, really?
gave us one. The Super Nintendo, my sister's boyfriend at the time bought it, and then like I think when he left, he just left it and was like, okay.
Score.
Yeah, man, I'm not doing good so
Oh,
far.
harsh. I wish I still knew where my Super Scope was.
That'd be awesome.
It's gotta be gone by now. I probably died. Poor thing.
At least I beat Donkey Kong.
Exactly.
In your stupid ape face, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Jr. is so weird looking.
He is a weird monkey.
He's just so...
It's a monkey.
I don't know. He's just one big blob.
Oh.
Doesn't have a lot of definition to him.
64 I got secondhand as well, but I actually paid money for it.
I
But
was looking at you.
and you got the boost too.
Yeah. So I just blasted into the corner. Sure, it looked really smart.
Ooh, this one's kind of...
I got my
tricky.
64 for Christmas. So it was the, oh my god, Nintendo 64 situation.
Shit!
I remember it came with Diddy Kong Racing, and
That's awesome.
I played the crap out of it. It was actually really weird going back and seeing that I actually beat it 100%.
Wow.
Because that game was not easy to beat 100%. I remember watching, like, because I think the Completionist did a video on it and was just saying how ridiculous it is. I was like, how did I have so much, like, free time and I guess to some degree skill. And I guess that's because I was a kid. Kids have a lot of free time.
Yeah. It's like
I think you have more patience when you were a kid too.
pretty much. Whee!
Plus, it was the fact that when you were a kid, you had so many games, and those were your games.
I was kind of thinking that because, like, I don't know, it's not like today where like EB will have them on sale after they've been pre-owned, and you're just like, well, I can get this one now.
And like nowadays, it's like if a game pisses you off, you put it down and never talk to it again.
Pretty much.
It's like, fuck you, give me a game over. I'll play a different game. Is this the last lap? Lap 4.
Nope.
Right, I forgot this game has more stages per cup and more laps per stage because
it's weird.
They're shorter.
Oh no! Get out of here!
I love that noise. I'm so dead. Another thing we didn't really touch upon is the fact that coins in this game increase your top speed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which
they've brought back in the new game.
Yeah, they did. I'm curious though, because that one has a limit of 10, whereas this one you just keep going. So I wonder if it does cap off at some point in this game, or...
I don't know. I've got 14. Although I saw you had 24, like when we were playing earlier.
I wonder if you got like 900 if you just F-zero yourself across the screen.
Oh, come on, I'm 4th, which is okay.
That's a passing grade. It's got the blue. Hey, I got a 1-up.
Whee!
Curious what makes 1-ups happen. Maybe that has to do with the coins.
Oh.
I wonder if you like total 100.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Hey, kitty.
Wow.
Oh yeah, people can't see you.
Hello, cat.
Get out of my Skittles, Havoc.
I love cat. You're in 4th.
GameCube I brought brand new. That was probably like the first system I bought brand new, actually.
Me too. Release day and everything. Played the shit out of Luigi's Mansion. Beat it. It's like, oh, it's over.
I didn't really get anything spectacular with mine at the beginning.
It didn't have a lot. It was a pretty weak release, actually.
Well, I think it's because, you know, actual good games cost a lot of money, so...
True.
For Christmas, I was given, like, football. MX Superfly, which is like a dirt bike racing game.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Which actually wasn't too bad. It was actually had a lot of, like, different modes and stuff, which made it pretty cool.
Oh, right on.
We should play that someday. We had that.
I'd be down for that.
Oh, and Tony Hawk 3.
Tony Hawk 3 is a good game. Yeah, I love Tony Hawk 3.
Back when they were not bad.
Oh man, I so wanted the new one to be good. But from what I hear, it's
I've
awful.
not heard anything good about it.
I've been told, like, spending $10 on that game would not be worth the money. As opposed to the, like, what, 80 they're charging?
Probably, yeah.
Crazy.
Games are expensive.
They are expensive. What was I?
Whee!
Yeah, the GameCube was... I think that's my favorite system.
I'm gonna say the PS4 that I just got, I think that's the first system I ever got that, like, right away.
Oh, really?
Every other system was, like, usually almost a year after it came out, maybe, like, or longer.
Which is the smart way to do it. I never do it because I'm impatient and weird, but... I'm starting to think that maybe I should. Now that,
back then, like, on the 64, it wasn't so bad, because I think there might have been some good stuff then. But...
Yeah, back then, at least, the games that came out were good, and the system was actually ready. I find now it's like you buy a console at launch, you got some games that aren't nearly what the system's going to be capable of.
Although I gotta say, PS4 had Infamous Second Son, which is a pretty good game.
That was good. I wouldn't say it's like a system seller.
No, but it was a good, like, a launch game that actually showed off the graphics and stuff. Like,
yeah,
it looked really
that.
well. Really well? That didn't sound right. It was a good looking game.
It just seems like consoles nowadays always seem to have problems, like, on the hardware side of things when you buy them at launch. Like, our PS4 just decides to turn itself on and off whenever it feels like it.
That's weird.
Yeah. And of course, Lindsay bought it pretty early in its life cycle, probably within the first year. It was before, like, I remember weirdly with the PS4, they increased the price instead of lowering it like usually happens.
That's weird.
So she bought it before the increase, that was cool, at least.
That went bad.
You're not doing as good as when we were practicing.
No, I don't know what's happening.
Well, at least you're still in it. Was that the... No, there's still...
I think there's one more, so it's not too bad.
It's your redeeming moment here.
How many points? I guess if you get high, you get a lot of points.
Yeah, I think it's if you are anything below 4, you get 0.
These are my least favorite because I feel like I do the worst on these grassy, like, normal ones.
Really?
I don't know why.
I think I do the worst on the ice stages. That are the water ones. Anything with water.
The water ones are tricky, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Was this one of the ones that they remade in one of the newer games? I feel like it was.
Maybe.
It looks familiar.
I know it's one of these, like, style of them, but...
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yoshi,
Oh, jeez.
dickhole. I remember playing this game with Ryan back in the day. He, like, fucked with me. He'd tell me that if you, like, feathered into one of the pipes, it would, like, bring you out on lap 3 at the finish line. And he's like, it's not working, Ryan. He's like, just keep trying. And then he passes the finish line and wins. And
The
like,
only example of anything remotely like that I could think of is Wario's Stadium in 64.
yeah, I've never been able to do that dumb fucking cheat. Suck at that one.
I've gotten that one a lot, actually.
Really? I can even do that one in Royal Raceway sometimes, where you go off the ramp and like go to the left and it will bring you up on the...
That one I don't think I've ever done.
That's a tough one. But yeah, I can do that one better than I can do the freaking Wario one. Might have done it once.
I've actually managed to do it like on the first lap, just when you first get there, and it's like, well, I'm at the end. See you, everybody.
Yeah, that's a huge cheat too.
It is pretty
Put you
tickly.
pretty far ahead. 64 had a lot of that. Wasn't there
Ouch.
a weird one in one of the ice levels where you could just go off to the side, like
Oh,
right at the
yeah.
very start, and it would just make a lap happen?
I had no idea about that until Ryan showed it.
Yeah,
because you could just go forward, go back, go forward, go back, and then you're on the third lap, and like you beat it.
just like in the matter of
It's
40
like,
seconds. Oh,
what?
I thought the race was over.
Oh.
Oopsies. Put my controller down and...
I just blew this one. I don't know what's going on. Talking too much. Gotta pay more
Shut
attention.
up! Stop commentating. Let's just make Game Face an all gameplay channel. We'll still have the mics on, but we'll just like grunt
We'll
every
just
once
be
in a
like-
while. Just like sounds of like eating Doritos. Oh, I almost got first at the last second, but I didn't.
I did so bad. Ah!
Aw, poor Luigi.
I really liked Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion was a great game. Like I still bust that out every once in a while.
Oh yeah, I own it now. I bought it when we
Oh, yeah.
did the contest.
I forgot about that. Yeah, when we did our race,
Because
you
we
bought a
only had
copy.
one copy. And then I was like, oh, I'll
like,
buy it.
we were planning the race for months. And then what I was done to do is like, I thought we all owned this game, but apparently it's just me who owns it, so we need
Because
another
I thought
copy.
you and Lindsay each had a copy.
I just thought we all had it. I was like, what do you mean you guys don't have Luigi's Mansion?
No, I've never actually owned it in my life. It's like I always played it at friends' places.
I must have assumed that you guys both got GameCubes at launch, since that was like the launch game that was worth getting.
Was it that and Pikmin that came out right away?
I'm not sure, because I never played the original Pikmin because time limits frustrated me.
That's true. I played it at a friend's place, but I was kind of like, yeah. It's like, I don't want it. Well,
I'm
I
sure
guess
I'd like it
that's
now.
the episode.
Pikmin 2 was fun. Well, next time, stars!
Star!
Big old stars!